Commander Garrus is now up to speed on the situation they find themselves in. Commander notes that the world's geography is now different, and they must become familiar with it soon. Also, Garrus thinks of the teleportation circles. Zabi has his mage explain the origin of the circles. Although all 13 worlds have merged together and the land has changed, the teleportation circles created for the summoning spell have remained in the areas they were placed. So now long distance travel through these circles is possible. The commander states these teleportation circles can be used for quick escapes and surprise attacks. Garrus then asks Kayla about their plan to make the enemies fight each other. Kayla confirms that is the plan, and informs Garrus of the situation from before where Hollow instigated this very plan, unintentionally, between the demons and the robots. Paka minimizes Hollow's efforts and gets clobbered by Simone's sexy ass again. Hollow then admits it was definitely a stroke of luck rather than by design that he caused the battle, but then he passionately explains that before the robots, the heroes haven't been able to hold a candle to the flame of power that the demons possess. But after seeing the equally powerful robots challenge and damage the demons, he knows in his heart that this is the most logical plan for their survival. Hollow states it's amazing to see the demons finally being challenged, as he was losing hope. Captain Kayla adds to Hollow's comment by stating she was also amazed when she had seen the demon Captain Kiva pierce the robot's armor when their armor-piercing rounds failed to. Paka mumbles to himself that neither would be able to damage the giants. Simone clobbers him again. The commander takes in all the information and thinks for a moment. He then references similar tactics being used in other war times when a weapon's damage ability proves ineffective. However, the commander informs everyone that in the eye of many of these enemies, they are like ants, and for something so small to dictate the course of something so big, he anticipates it will be difficult. He even believes that it may even come down to sacrifices being made. Someone raises their hand to speak. The commander instantly accepts their request to hear their opinion and asks him to introduce himself to start. It is Masayoshi from the Misfortune World. The other human also from the Misfortune World, Takuya, urges Masayoshi to be quiet and keep his unpopular thoughts to himself. But Masayoshi would like to put his opinion into the mix. The commander asks Masayoshi to speak his mind. Masayoshi suggests that maybe they should avoid any plan of attack or manipulation and just stay inside like they are now. Masayoshi goes on to state there's no need to go and poke the bear just so it can seek them out and attack. He believes it's better they stick to what they've been doing. Zabi questions the plan. Masayoshi states run, hide, sleep, and turn a blind eye is their best course of action. He believes that while they hide out safely in the fort for humanity, the enemies will surely crush each other in the meantime. All the warriors of the council are having a hard time accepting such a plan. Hollow thinks to himself that running and hiding is all they've been doing up until now, and he's ready to fight in order to make a change. Takuya urges everyone to ignore Masayoshi the coward. All he does is lower courage and morale. But unexpectedly, Commander Garrus states, well, he has a point. The warriors such as Hollow and Paka are shocked. The commander goes on to state that their survival is number one, and they still need to collect and share information they are lacking. The commander continues to state to make moves without more information would be foolish. Zabi slowly agrees, but recommends that although for now they will gather more information, there should be intentions on coming up with an eventual plan of attack. The commander also adds that while walking through the fort, he noticed many people injured and discouraged. They should appreciate and count their current blessings. The other council members agree. The commander also suggests they all take the time to get to know each other better. Kayla and Zabi stand next to each other, and Kayla asks Zabi if he thinks they would be able to pull it off. Zabi answers Kayla by stating that he believes they will be able to come up with a plan that will give them a chance. While he explains, we see our heroes learning more about each other. Zabi goes on to explain that although he's confident they can come up with the plan, he agrees with the commander that more than likely, to execute the plan successfully, it may require many to put their life on the line. Kayla asks Zabi, Does he believe they have anyone currently who would be willing to make such a sacrifice? Zabi thinks of his younger brother Hollow, but doesn't want to burden him any more than he's been. Without announcement, the 19th hero Ario steps into the room. Zabi, Kayla, and Hollow look back. Ario confidently states the need for a hero has been answered, and he notices lots of new faces, but he kinda likes it. The jaw-dropped Hollow can't believe his eyes. His dear friend is alive and well. Zabi seems to remember Ario as well. Ario states by the stroke of luck, he was able to stay alive after his battle. Ario offers to lend his hand in their current situation. Hollow couldn't be more happy. Meanwhile, the demon captain Kiva is flying through the mountains. Kiva seems to be zeroing in on the Fort for Humanity. Kiva goes on to explain that he can pick up and follow the magic signal being released from his severed arm that gripped Hollow. As Kiva thinks to himself, it is interrupted by the sudden discovery of a pile of corpses. Kiva then realizes these aren't just any pile of corpses. These are the dead bodies of demon forces. Kiva is trying to wrap his head around who could have done this. At first, he suspects humans, but then realizes there's no way humans are capable of this power. Kiva then lays eyes on an enormous footprint heading in the same direction he was flying, towards the humans.